Good morning. I got to go to Jacoby and Myers. I mean, not Jacoby and Myers. Jacoby and Myers called me today regarding the tow truck incident. And I've got to go down to the apartment complex and take pictures. I have not been to the ER. I tried laying in a eucalyptus bath. And I also tried ice, and nothing's working. But I've got to... Major pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. And thank you if you say yes.
Katie and I are down in beautiful Costa Mesa. We are on our way to a customer's house on Newport Boulevard, and we are just checking in and seeing how you're doing. Haven't really spoken to you in a while, and I hope everything's going good for you. Talk to you soon. Bye.
You going for a ride, Katie? This is so much fun, huh? We're just going somewhere. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. I don't know when we're going to get there either, huh?
Happy birthday, sponsor. Love you so much. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.
Okay, Gunboat Kings, I got 2 more hours of work, and then I am on my way. Thank you very much for getting those tickets. Really appreciate it, and I will see you guys later tonight. Bye. Bringing home my baby, Katie Bug. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home my baby, Katie Bug. Oh, she bit me! I'm squishing up my baby, Katie Bug. Uh-oh. So I just did a video of where the apartment was to where I was, or actually where I was parked. We'll walk by here, and it was pouring that day. Through here, came out here, opened the gate. So from what it looks like, I probably tripped here because my car was in this area here, or I tripped in this. I somewhat remember tripping pretty much right in front of the trash can, so something tells me it was around that area right there, and the tow truck was right there. The witnesses were up there, and that's it.
316. Now, it's the hottest grill I have ever cooked on. The 316 El Marine Grade Stainless Steel Grill is built to last a lifetime, and it's the best grill you'll ever buy. This is it. It's family owned.
My name is Angela Davidson. I work for Doordash, Uber Eats, and Postmates. I started working when I wanted to get better. I have 17 trigger fibromyalgia. I was very ill, and everybody told me that I needed a job where I can move. They also said that I needed a job that was flexible. So the app industry has given me flexibility. I work full-time. I work a fireman's schedule, so I work Monday through Thursday, about a half a day on Friday, and I've got the weekends off. I do a lot of volunteering, and that helps me do that as well. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. God, grant me the courage to see that everything's okay. And God, grant me the wisdom to know the difference. Oh God, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity. God, grant me the serenity to face this painful day. And God, grant me the courage to know that everything's okay. And God, grant me the wisdom to know the difference. Oh God, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity. Oh God, grant me the serenity to know I can't change government. God, grant me the serenity to vote for things I can. And God, grant me the wisdom to fight with pen and not my fist. Oh God, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity. Oh God, grant me the serenity to social distance all the hugs. And God, grant me the courage to hold the ones that need my love. And God, grant me the wisdom to protect the one I need to. Oh God, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity. Yes, God, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity, grant me the serenity. Okay, so I get up at about 5:30 in the morning, and I start work about 7 o'clock. I work until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I have 2 dogs, and I have a fiance, and my fiance watches the 2 dogs. I give my dogs loving in the morning. I give them their medicine. I brush their teeth. I take them for walks. And then in the evening, I take them for walks. I give them loving, and then I go to bed. Monday through Thursday, I do that schedule. Fridays, usually my goal is about 200. So I work until I make 200, and then I go home. Saturdays, my goal is 200, but usually I take the dogs in to get groomed once a month. So sometimes I have to work later on Saturdays, sometimes I don't. Sundays, I finish it up, meaning that if my goal is 1,600 for the week, that's my goal. If my goal is 1,700, 1,800 for the week, that's my goal. So I will finish up my week. My fiance and I go out on Friday night. Sometimes we go out, we sing karaoke. Sometimes we'll go and shoot pool. Saturday night we also meet up, and he shoots pool and I watch him shoot pool. And that's what we do. It gives me enough of an income to where I can hold my own weight. It gives me enough of an income where if the dogs have emergencies, they can get taken care of. It also gives me enough of an income to where I can pay my taxes, pay my health insurance, have a nice car, have money for the mechanic, get my nails done, stuff like that. And we're getting married in September, so I'm also paying for that. And so that's what I do. I live, breathe, and work delivery. And 5 years ago I was almost wheelchair bound, and now I can run laps around Orange County. I still have that chronic pain. I sleep on a heating pad when I get home. Sometimes I have to ice. Sometimes my feet hurt really bad. I work when I work, most of the time I'm working with a migraine. But it's, I'm not into the poor me syndrome. I talked in the first segment about alcoholism. I've got almost 11 years. So that's it. Thank you. Okay, so I said I started in Orange. Started working in Orange. And it was really rough on the brakes because there was a lot of hills. Really rough on my transmission. So I wanted to move to a little flatter land, so I did Anaheim, Garden Grove area. But there was a lot of mean people, a lot of people that just kind of wanted to try and damage your car so that they can get your insurance. I tried Los Alamitos, it was too slow. Tried Huntington Beach. Even at that point in time, Huntington Beach was too slow. And I had a lot of internet issues. And about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I started moving a little more down south. I like working in the Newport, Costa Mesa area. I know it very, very well. I know the streets, I know the apartments, I know how the gates work, I know how the parking works. I can almost tell the difference between customers that want a hello, they want a greeting, to the customers that just want to be left alone. I've developed relationships in this community, which is very important to me. I've developed relationships with people in the restaurants, and I've also developed relationships with the customers as far as just that daily, they can rely on me to be here every single day to take care of them. And that to me is very important, especially when the pandemic hit and there wasn't anyone on the road, anyone in the restaurants, anyone anywhere. I was out here every single day, making sure that breakfast, lunch, and dinner was served. But I'm very, very strict as far as what I want my income to be. I'm extremely strict on what my income to be. And it got even stricter during the pandemic, because during the pandemic, my ignition went out on my 2014, and I had, it was $900 to fix it.
No!
And then 3 days later, I got in a car accident from a migraine. And I had to really, really look at what I wanted to do as far as where I wanted to drive, how much I wanted to drive each day, how much work I was willing to put into it, how much time I was willing to put into it. And that is pretty much where I'm at now. And my next segment, you're going to hear some stuff that a lot of people, they're going to say, no way, they're not going to do it. Other people will say, you know what, that's the way to go. But I have this method that I use, and it works for me. It may not work for everybody else, but it works for me. And I'll get to that on the next one. Okay, so segment 2. Started work on April 17th, and I didn't know where anything was. I decided to start in Orange because I lived in Orange, Anaheim for a while, and so I do it a little better than most places. I didn't know how gated communities worked. I didn't know about different parking situations, things like that. So I made a lot of mistakes. I made a ton of mistakes, and I fell in the rain. I fractured 2 ribs. I got backed into my own vehicle by someone and was crushed in between 2 vehicles. I sprained my ankle. I developed cellulitis in my feet from not being used to walking. I would come home and ice my back every day. I was in a lot of car accidents. Just a ton of mistakes. I've gone through 4 vehicles. I started with a 1999 Ford Explorer, moved on to a 2004 Hyundai, and then a 2014 Honda CR-V, and now I'm in a 2019 Honda CR-V. I gradually learned how to really pinch my pennies. I learned how to save on miles, save on gas. I learned how to do the maintenance of my car. I learned how to find a mechanic that was trustworthy. I learned that the proper attire is, for me, is jeans, a black tank top, and a really good pair of shoes, socks and shoes. And I'm going to leave it there, and I'll go to the next segment soon. So I was asked to do a video on being a driver and working with Doordash, ubereats, and Postmates. And this is probably going to be more of a series than an actual just full video, because I've been with them for 5 years. From about 2006 to 2012, or no, actually from 2009 to 2012, I wasn't working. I was very, very sick. I had fibromyalgia. I had I suffered from alcoholism. Relationship issues, all that stuff. So I needed to find work because I really wasn't good in relationships. And I actually had thought about delivering food to seniors in like senior citizen type community centers and stuff. And I was gonna, I had cards made, and I was gonna see if they needed errands run and stuff like that. And I had never heard of Doordash. I'd never heard of Postmates. I think I had heard of Grubhub once. But I was looking on Craigslist to see if there was any taste for it. And I came across Doordash and ubereats and Postmates. So I applied for all three companies, and 2 weeks later my nephew died. And he was engaged. They weren't married yet. So I was his next of kin. So instead of starting work right away, I had to help plan a funeral. And I am, and it was hard. It was really hard. But I started work on April 17th, 2016. And it was probably the worst challenge I've ever had in my life. And I'm going to leave the next segment on that. So this concludes those 6 years, and the next video will be today.